Welcome, I'm Rowena. I'll be your subject coordinator this session for cross-cultural competencies. I pay my respects to the elders past and present from the Jagera and Turrbal cultures that are here in Meanjin, Brisbane, where I work for CSU from offsite. Our subject will be covering issues about race and racism and cultural differences. This is really important because at the moment we live on a planet where there are major migrations all over the place, all the time. So we're becoming more and more exposed to other cultures, and it's important that we understand how best to be respectful and to learn about and relate to people with completely different ideas about how things should work. So the subject is split into two modules. The first one, we look at the ideas of race and racism and how that rolls. And in the second part of the subject, we look at ideas about our cultural identity and how they affect our worldview, and ways that we can be alert to this that will help us to interact with people of other cultures. I will have some Adobe rooms during the Adobe room classes during the session. What I will do probably is put those in all different times and places so that hopefully different people can catch them at different times. There'll always be the recordings as well, of course. There'll also be the discussion board. Now, I use the discussion board a lot in my subject, and the reason for that is that if I answer a question on the discussion board, then the question is there answered for all 100 of us, rather than trying to do that individually. So when you pop a question about an assignment or content from the subject on the discussion board, please be thoughtful in the way you put your subject line up so that it's easy for other people to identify it when they're taking a quick break between work and children and they want to find something. If necessary, we can have some teleconferences. I've done that a few times. When some people are still struggling with ideas, we'll have a teleconference, and that way we can just have direct chat with each other about what's going on, anything that's bothering you. I take all of my questions about the subject content and the assignments on the discussion board in the Adobe rooms and in any teleconference we might have, not by email or phone call. And that's just because if I do it through the discussion board Adobe room, then there's a record for everyone to access it. Otherwise, I end up with the potential of answering the same question many, many times. It's not very cost effective in terms of my time and etc. I work for CSU on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, so if you do need to contact me for personal reasons, do contact me Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. So absolutely contact me directly by phone or email if you need an extension, if there's things that are going wrong that you need to check in with me about. Please do use my phone or email for that. Okay, well, it's going to be a good sum up. This is an awesome subject, and I just hope that you enjoy it as much as I do and that you get a lot out of it. Best wishes. Cheers.